Alright, we are live for the Chiefs and the Jets. I am late. Again, shocking. Let me get the game on. It's just loading for like 3 years. Hold on, give me a second. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Let me pull up the comments while I wait for this to load. Here we go. Oh, wow, the Chiefs lead 3-0 already. That was quick. Ignore this. That is from last night. Dang it. From when I did my college stream. Chiefs. Oh, sorry, they've got 3. I'll fix that in a second. Give me 1 second. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Got the Chiefs and the Jets. Let me pull up the comments. I have the Chiefs winning this one, as I'm sure most people do. Alright, but let me put a poll out, all that stuff. I will also get to my score prediction. What the heck. Alright, there you go. Make sure to vote on that poll. If you guys think we'll win, I've got the Chiefs. Let me check my score real quick. I've got the Chiefs by a score of 27-10. Alright. Alright, welcome to the stream, everybody. The Chiefs lead the Jets by a score of 3-0. Just wearing white today, I just realized that. 11:35 to go in the opening quarter. And Zach Wilson and the Jets offense will take the field here for their first drive. Obviously, Zach Wilson is a disaster at quarterback for the Jets. So, it's probably going to be a long game for them. But Wilson has not been good for the Jets this season and hasn't really ever been good for the Jets. That's the only team he's played for. But 1st and 10 from the 25. Wilson off play action has time. Now he's going to roll out to his left. Throw downfield that is deflected at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Batted away by Willie Gay. And an incompletion to start off the day for Zach Wilson. Yeah, Willie Gay got his right hand up and knocked that one away. Aaron Rodgers is at MetLife Stadium here. He is up in the booth. Or press box, whatever you call it. 2nd and 10, Wilson looks to throw again. Quick throw. That is caught by Garrett Wilson for a gain of about 4 or 5. Not a whole ton of space there. After the catch, as he's taken down right away. But Zach Wilson's numbers on the year. So got a 52% completion percentage, 457 yards, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 picks, and a quarterback rating of 57, which is the lowest among qualified players, which is just the perfect Zach Wilson stat. So 3rd and 5 here for the Jets. Chiefs show blitz. They bring it. Wilson, quick throw. That is incomplete. Looking for Garrett Wilson. Broken up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Jets go quickly 3 and out. Throw a little bit off from Zach Wilson there. I just realized, done with the ball marker. There we go. But the punt is away here for the Jets. And from the 20, here is... Who is that? Washington? Don't know who that is. Give me a second to pull up the rosters for each team. Who's Washington? I feel like I've never heard of that guy. Montrell Washington, he's their return guy. A receiver in his 2nd year. Went to Samford. Never heard of him. So far, everyone in the poll has said the Chiefs win. I would agree. And I think most people would agree. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Let's go over some scores from around the NFL while we wait for them to come back from commercial. Obviously, the Chiefs lead the Jets 3-0 here. The Lions beat the Packers at 34-20 on Thursday Night Football. Then today in London, the Jaguars beat the Falcons 23-7, who actually play. Jaguars play in London again next week. The Bills beat the Dolphins 48-20. Broncos somehow beat the Bears 31-28. Ravens beat the Browns 28-3. Titans beat the Bengals 27-3. The Bengals need serious help. The Rams beat the Colts 29-26 in overtime. The Buccaneers beat the Saints 26-9. The Eagles beat the Commanders 34-31 in overtime. The Vikings beat the Panthers 21-13. The Texans destroyed the Steelers 30-6. CJ Stroud looks amazing. The Chargers beat the Raiders 24-17. The Cowboys destroyed the Patriots 38-3. And the 49ers beat the Cardinals 35-16. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, the Giants play the Seahawks. Oh wow, they're back from commercial. Just realized that. Missed the first play. But pass downfield, Mahomes was looking for Noah Gray. So the very end of it was broken up and incomplete. Sorry about that. Alright, 2nd and 10 here for the Chiefs at their own 31. Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now Mahomes scrambling around. Running back to his left. Mahomes going to tuck it and run. Mahomes picks up the first down. Out of bounds after a gain of 11. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how the Chiefs are against this really good Jets defense. And you see there, I would assume coverage good downfield. And also pressure ends up getting to Mahomes, so he's got to tuck it and run. Here they set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire, and he is going to gain about 4. I'm surprised the Chiefs use him as much as they do. he has certainly not lived up to the hype of being a first-round pick he was in, what was that, let's see, was that 2019 or, no, 2020, right? But on the year, he's got 23 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. I'm surprised they've used him as much as they have. Because they've got the second-year back Isaiah Pacheco, who had a really good rookie year, and they've also got Jerick McKinnon. But 2nd and 6, Mahomes pump fakes once. Now Mahomes is going to take off and run. He crosses midfield, and he is taking down about a yard short of the first down marker. That's going to bring him a 3rd and a little less than a yard here for the Chiefs, just inside of Jets territory. So a 3rd and 1. Mahomes under center. And here he's going to hand off to Pacheco, who breaks a tackle. Pacheco now into the open field. Isaiah Pacheco into the secondary. Pacheco is gone, and the Chiefs get the game's first touchdown. A long run for Isaiah Pacheco there on 3rd and short. Caps off a 5-play, 69-yard drive, and ending with a Chiefs touchdown. A 48-yard touchdown run for Isaiah Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco made one guy miss in the backfield, then got a block, and it is now 10-0 Chiefs. But the Chiefs extend their lead. It is now 10-0. Following, I believe it's a 48-yard touchdown. Let me check. Yeah, a 48-yard touchdown run by Isaiah Pacheco on 3rd and short. That drive, 5 plays, 69 yards, taking 2:03 off the clock. That is the 2nd touchdown of the season for Isaiah Pacheco. Give me 1 second to check something extremely quickly. Give me 1 second. Alright, waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Chiefs now lead 10-0. Let's see what the Jets can potentially do on their second drive. After going 3 and out on drive number 1. Jets offense is one of the worst in the NFL. I'm pulling up the exact numbers at the moment. Hold on 1 second. But the Jets' defense is one of the best in the NFL. Their offense is probably one of the worst in the NFL. They have the worst offense in terms of yards per game at 225. They have the worst passing offense in the NFL with just 133 passing yards a game. Their rushing offense is decent. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10th worst in the NFL. And they just kicked the ball off, so I will get back to that. And scoring-wise, the Jets are the 3rd worst in the NFL. Only teams worse are the Bengals and Patriots, but the Jets averaging 14 points a game. Alright. Sorry about that. That was the chair squeaking. But the Jets take over here at their own 21-yard line. Wilson will begin this drive under center. And he's going to start with give to Breece Hall running right. Hall almost breaks that tackle. Would have been a big run, but he's going to gain 11, and it's still a very good run to open up the drive for the Jets. But the Jets should have a good run game. The only problem with the Jets' run game is by the time they get the run game going a little bit, they've got to completely abandon the run because they're losing by so much. I mean, they're already down by 10 halfway through the first quarter. But from their own 32, they've got multiple tight ends on the field here. I believe 3. Off play action, Wilson looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. Going to swing one out to Breece Hall. And Hall is going to gain about 7 there. Getting it to the 39-yard line. Second completion of the day for Zach Wilson. Oh, there's a moth in here. Hold on. Alright, 2nd and 3. Wilson under center. Hands off to Dalvin Cook, his first touch of the day, and Cook is going to get a yard before he's stuffed right there. Hold on 1 second. Alright, 3rd and 1. Here for the Jets. They've ran the ball. Both plays. No, sorry. 2 of the 3 plays this drive. I would expect another run on this short yardage situation. But Wilson in the shotgun here. Hall the back line to his right. They're going to look to throw. Wilson with time. Underneath. Wow, that was an awful throw. And incomplete. That's going to grab a 4th and 1 here for the Jets. I believe he was looking for the tight end Tyler Conklin right there. If his ankles had hands, he had a good chance of catching that one. But here is a 4th and 1. The Jets going to punt it away. And the Chiefs going to get their 3rd possession here. So the kick is away, and we got a fair catch called at the 11, and that is where Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense will take over for their their 3rd possession of the game. They've got points on their first 2 possessions. Alright, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. we lost where the moth went. Somebody came down to see if they could go kill it, because it was way above, almost on the ceiling, and we lost it. But the Chiefs they got the ball back at their own 11-yard line. And they got their third possession with 6:12 to go in the first quarter. The Chiefs at their own 11, the worst of starting field position of their 3 drives so far. Previously, they started at their own 31 and their own 25. Alright, they're now back from commercial break. Chiefs with the football at their own 11-yard line. Mahomes hands off to Pacheco. He cuts this up the middle. Pacheco still running, gain 6 on the first down carry. It's up to 59 yards on 5 carries. Obviously, including the big 48-yard touchdown on their previous drive. So 2nd and 4 from their own 17-yard line. Mahomes, quick throw out to Travis Kelce. They set up the screen. Kelce is dragged down from behind by Quinnen Williams as he gets it to the 25-yard line, and the Chiefs move the chains. Mahomes has completed 3 of 5 passes. All 3 completions have gone to Travis Kelce, who's got for 37 yards. So 1st and 10. Mahomes off play action, looks to throw. Plenty of time. Now he appeared to slip, so he let that one go. Flag comes in. Pacheco with plenty of space ahead of him. Pacheco gets a block. He crosses midfield, and he's out of bounds at the 40. But there is a flag. I don't know where this is going to be. It came in the secondary. Let's see what this flag's going to be. Holding on the defense and then illegal contact on the defense. Two fouls on the play, both by the Jets, so. It was an illegal contact penalty and also a hold, so the Chiefs declined them both. Jets just 10 penalties through 3 weeks, 54 penalty yards. That was the fewest in the NFL coming in to the game. So from the Jets' 42-yard line, Mahomes hands off to Edwards-Helaire on the counter, and Edwards-Helaire with a good run there of 9 before he is taken down. Brings up a 2nd and short. So 2nd and 1 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes hands off to Edwards-Helaire running left, and he's got nowhere to go. He's taken down for a loss of 2 by Quincy Williams, the brother of Quinnen Williams. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 here for the Chiefs. So 3rd and 2 is what they mark it as. Kelce in motion here. McKinnon, a very good pass catcher, is the running back here for the Chiefs. Mahomes looks to throw. Pump fakes. Now floats one downfield. Caught by Noah Gray, and he is in for a Chiefs touchdown. 2 touchdowns on 2 third and short plays. And the Chiefs extend their lead. They go 6 plays, 89 yards, taking 2:48 off the clock on this drive. And all the Chiefs' drives have been very quick. But Noah Gray, the second string tight end, is wide open. And Mahomes finds him. It is now 16-0. The extra point here from Harrison Buckner to make it 17 is right down the middle. There's a lot of Chiefs fans, at least behind that goal, that end zone. That is the 200th career touchdown pass for Patrick Mahomes. He's the fastest player in NFL history to reach 200 touchdown passes in even just 84 games. We got a couple of injury updates from today's games. Let me find those. Broncos running back Javonte Williams, who left today's win with a hip injury, suffered a hip flexor, and he's not expected to miss much time, if any. And Patriots edge rusher Matt Judon suffered a lower bicep tear. How much time he will miss is still being evaluated. So far, results in the poll, 79% of you guys have said the Chiefs will win, 21% have said the Jets. Make sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already done so. Alright, so still waiting for someone to come back from commercial break. The Jets can get the football back again. They now trail 17-0. Alright, they're now back from commercial. Harrison Buckner has it teed up, and he is set to send it away here. So here is the kick, and it is going to be a touchback, and the ball will come out to their own 25-yard line. The Jets quarterback collection, they've had 15 different starting quarterbacks since 2010. Mark Sanchez was the last quarterback to lead the Jets to the playoffs. Ryan Fitzpatrick was the last quarterback of the Jets to start every game, and that was back in 2015, 8 years ago. And Zach Wilson, since 2021, has an 8-16 record as the starting quarterback. Here Wilson begins under center, and is going to hand off on the Jets sweep, and he's taken down for loss of a yard by Leo Chanel. It's what, the second-year linebacker, I believe? Maybe third year. I think he's second year, though. No, I gotta check. Leo Chanel. I think it's his second year. Yes, second year. So here is a 2nd and 11 after the loss of a yard. Wilson in shotgun. He looks to throw. He's pressured, hit as he throws, gets it to Breece Hall, and Hall is going to gain about 4. George Karlaftis with pressure on Zach Wilson on that play. He's had a pretty good start to the season. So 3rd and 7. Here for the Jets. They're 8 of 37 on 3rd downs. That is the worst percentage in the NFL through 3 weeks. 3rd and 7. Wilson looks to throw. Chiefs bring pressure. Wilson completes it to to Garrett Wilson, and Wilson to Wilson connects for a gain of 10, and the Jets move the chains. So following the 3rd down conversion, just the 9th 3rd down conversion of the season for the Jets. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 38. Flea flicker. Wilson is pressured, and he is sacked back at the 29. Edwards with the sack there ruins the Jets' plan. Looked like they were trying to go to Allen Lazard. He was open. Just Zach Wilson just couldn't get him the ball because he was pressured. So 2nd and 20 following the sack. Wilson looks to throw. Going to swing one out to Gibson. He's going to try to break a tackle, but unable to do so, and he's going to gain 4, getting it to the 32, and that'll bring a 3rd and 16 here for the Jets, as the first quarter may come to a close before they can snap this. They've got 12 seconds left in the quarter. They don't appear in any rush to do so. And they're just going to take this to the 2nd quarter. So Chiefs lead the Jets by a score of 17-0. End of the first quarter. And the Jets with a 3rd and 16 upcoming. It's been a nightmare so far for the Jets. Chiefs on pace for 68 points. If they continue this pace of if they continue the pace of 17 points a quarter. Give me 1 second. Alright, but we head to the second quarter here. Chiefs up by 17 and have the Jets in a 3rd and long situation. And that is not good for the Jets when you consider they are one of the worst 3rd down teams in the league. Actually, the worst 3rd down team in the league. Coming into the game, they had just a 22% 3rd down conversion rate. The league average is 40. Alright, they're back from commercial break. So far, results in the poll, 72% of you guys have said that the Chiefs win, 28% have said the Jets will win. Make sure to vote in the poll if you guys haven't already done so. So 3rd and 16 here for the Jets on their own 32-yard line. Wilson in shotgun with the back line to his left. That is Michael Carter. The Chiefs rush 5. Wilson, with plenty of time, finds his tight end Tyler Conklin, and he is going to get a good pickup there, but not nearly enough for the first down. Gains about 10. And the Chiefs' defense will force another Jets punt. So 3 possessions, 3 punts for the Jets. What else would you really expect from Zach Wilson? But 4th and 5, Morstead on to punt it away. And the punt is away. Washington lets it go over his head. A flag comes in. It's a good punt. It is down at the 7-yard line. But let's see what this flag is going to be. It's probably going to be some kind of hold or block in the back, something like that. It's an illegal block in the back. It's going to be a half the distance of the goal. Steve's going to be backed up deep in their own territory to begin this drive. But they started the last drive their own 11, and that didn't seem to affect them at all. Patrick Mahomes, 2,500 passing yards in 84 games. That is, he's the fastest quarterback to reach that milestone. Also now, the fastest quarterback to reach 200 passing touchdowns, needing just 84 games. Mahomes pump fakes, finds Kelsey underneath for a gain of 6. No, never mind, incomplete. That'll bring him a 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs following the incompletion on first down. Mahomes 5 of 8, 104 yards and a touchdown so far today. We'll get your comment in a second. Here is the give up the middle for a gain of about 3 on the play, getting it to the 12-yard line. Could not tell who ran the ball on that play. May have been Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That was Jerick McKinnon. Up the middle for a gain of 3. You love this. Thanks, man. Glad you enjoy it. And you're welcome. So thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Very, very glad you enjoy it. Thank you for your comment. So 3rd and 7 from their own 12. Mahomes in shotgun. He looks to throw. Mahomes floats one downfield. What? That was a really nice throw. Incomplete pass here. They're saying his MVS dropped it. But that was a perfect throw from Mahomes. Because if he throws that more on a line and less arc on it, less touch with that, that's either getting deflected or picked. There is a flag down the field. So let's see what this is. Alright, let's see. Face mask penalty on the offense. It occurred in the end zone, so it's going to result in a safety. It's on right tackle Juwan Taylor, the free agent signing for the Chiefs. Yeah, that is a face mask. That may be a very interesting way to see a safety. But the Chiefs, the Jets on the board. 17-2. Your typical everyday score for a football game. And the Jets also get the football following the safety. The foul definitely occurs in the end zone, so. Oh, wow. Actually, the foul continues into the end zone, but he actually started to grab his face mask on the 1. But it is a safety, and Zach Wilson and the Jets offense have points, although not offensive points. I wonder if they're talking about this right now. Never mind, my captions don't work. They are talking about it with the rules expert, but I don't know what he's saying. Alright, but 17-2. Interesting score. Jets with the football at their own 25 following the touchback. Here they toss it running right to Breece Hall. Hall looks for a cutback lane and gains 2 on the play. We've also got an injured player over on the Chiefs sideline. That is number 48 for the Chiefs. They just cut to him on the sideline. 48? That was practice squad linebacker Cole Christensen. Must have been elevated from the practice squad for this game. Wilson off the play fake, looks to throw, fires over the middle, caught by Garrett Wilson for a first down. Gets to the 41-yard line. That was a really nice throw and catch from Wilson to Wilson. Zach Wilson just zipped that throw right on target. Go Jets. I really don't have a preference for this game. I'm a Giants fan, so I guess I would say the Jets, but I don't really care who wins this game. 1st and 10. Wilson off play action, rolls out to his left. Wilson sets his feet, fires way downfield. Oh, caught by Allen Lazard at the 20. A big pickup there for the Jets. Aaron Rodgers likes it up in the press box. And a big play there for the Jets. Underthrown. Lazard comes back for. I thought that was going to be an interference call on Trent McDuffie. Your classic underthrown ball with the corner short. I thought that was going to be a interference. Instead, Lazard catches that, and it's a gain of 39 for the Jets. Wilson off play action. This time rolls out to his left. He's going to find the tight end, Jeremy Ruckert, the second-year tight end from Ohio State, I believe. Is he in his second year? I think so. Yeah, second-year tight end. So 2nd and 6 here. Zach Wilson with a pair of nice throws in this drive. Not something you say every day, but a couple nice throws here for Zach Wilson. 2nd and 6 from the 17-yard line. Wilson sets up the screen to Garrett Wilson. And Wilson dragged down at the 13. That's going to work up a 3rd and 3 here for the Jets. The Jets, red zone offense through 3 weeks, 2 touchdowns on 5 red zone drives. That's tied for the fewest in the NFL. But prior to this 3rd and 3 play, the Jets spend their first time out. Zach Wilson, very good getting the ball out quickly. When he holds it for under 2.5 seconds, he averages 7.7 yards per attempt and a passer rating of 115, no picks. When he holds it for over 2.5 seconds, just 4 yards an attempt, and also 4 picks on the season. 3rd and 3. Chiefs stack the box. Wilson looks to throw. He's pressured. Wilson is escaping the rush. Now throws downfield. That is incomplete. A diving attempt made by Tyler Conklin is incomplete. Has a little bit of a low throw from Wilson as he escapes the rush there. George Karlaftis should have had him. But Wilson able to escape, and the Jets will settle for a 31-yard field goal. And the kick is right down the middle. So it is 17-5, the Chiefs lead the Jets. That is a bizarre score. But following the safety, the Jets put together what is their best drive of the day by far, and cap off a 7-play, 62-yard drive with a 31-yard field goal from Greg Zuerlein. And it is now a 12-point game. Give me 1 second. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Chiefs going to get the football back. And so far, results in the poll, 71% of you guys have said the Chiefs will win, 29% have said the Jets will win. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Alright, they're back from commercial break. The Chiefs get the football back, and the kick is a touchback. They take over at their own 25 with 9:50 to go in the first quarter. The first half. The Chiefs lead this one by 12. So from their own 25, Mahomes will begin this drive under center. Pacheco is the back. And Mahomes rolls out to his right. He has plenty of time. Now sidearms went down the field. That's intercepted. Looking for Noah Gray. underthrown and picked. Number 21, that is Ashton Davis with the interception there. Mahomes trying to fit it over the underneath players, unable to do so, and that is intercepted by Davis. First turnover of the day for either team sets the Jets up an excellent starting field position at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. Now, prior to the snap, we've got a flag here. It is going to be a false start, so the Jets not helping themselves right after the turnover. Signing left tackle Mekhi Becton. Mekhi Becton flagged for 5 penalties. 2 of them have been accepted. He's the only Jets player to commit multiple penalties this season. Jets are a very disciplined football team. Wilson off play action. Going to set up the screen to Breece Hall. Hall is going to break this to the outside and gain 2 before he is dragged down. But there is a flag that comes in right at the tackle. Noddy made the stop. It is a horse collar tackle. And that is going to be a first down. I didn't even see that in real time. That is a horse collar tackle. The third Chiefs penalty, they've got 26 penalty yards. Wilson off play action. Throws down the sideline. Just overthrown. A one-handed attempt made by Garrett Wilson. Almost able to haul it in. But led down the field slightly too far. And the pass falls incomplete. That could have been huge for the Jets. But here is a 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line. Wilson under center. He hands off to Dalvin Cook. And Cook is going to lower the shoulder for a gain of 5 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and medium here for the Jets. So here is a 3rd and 5 for the Jets. Jets 1 of 5 on 3rd downs. They average 6.4 yards to go. This one right in that range as well. Wilson in shotgun. He looks to throw. Throws to the outside. That is caught by Randall Cobb, and he stretches the ball for a 1st down. And the Jets pick up the 3rd down conversion. Good job by Randall Cobb stretching the ball across because he was going to be short otherwise. So 1st and 10 at the 19 for the Jets. Wilson under center. Cook the back behind him. Garrett Wilson in motion. Off play action. Here is the reverse to Gibson. Gibson still on his feet. Breaks the tackle. Gibson to the 10-yard line. Fumbles the ball out of bounds at the 5. And the Jets picking up some momentum here midway through the second quarter. So first and goal at the 5. Wilson under center. Garrett Wilson in motion. Here is the gift to Dalvin Cook up the middle. Cook is going to get it down to the 1-yard line. Here is a second and goal. For the Chiefs. Sorry, for the Jets. Second goal on the 1. Breece Hall now enters at running back. Wilson lines up under center. Wilson off play action. There's a fade to the end zone. Caught for a Jets touchdown by C.J. Uzomah. And the Jets are right back in this game. It is now 17-11. And the Jets, they score a touchdown off the Patrick Mahomes interception. Zach Wilson really sold that fake. He held the ball like he had handed it off. And then threw a really nice pass to C.J. Uzomah, who made a nice adjustment for the ball in midair. And here is Greg Zuerlein for the extra point, which is up and good. It is now 17-12. And the Jets get 12 points in what seems like the blink of an eye. So 17-12 is the score. 6:26 to go. Go in the second quarter. Sorry. That was a 7-play, 41-yard drive that took 3:16 off the clock for the Jets. Give me 1 second. Alright, but the Chiefs going to get the football back. It is now 17-12 with a little over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Moth is back. But the Chiefs' first half possessions started off really good, then took a turn for the worst. Field goal, touchdown, touchdown, then safety and interception. The safety wasn't necessarily the fault of the overall offense, really just Juwan Taylor, who had that face mask penalty in the end zone, which resulted in a safety. But Mahomes looks to throw here. He's going to dump this off to Isaiah Pacheco. Pacheco makes a cut and gains 9 on the first down pass. If you guys see me looking up here, it's because the moth is flying around. There's a moth in here. Alright, but 6 minutes to go here, 2nd and 1. For the Chiefs from their own 29. Mahomes under center, Pacheco is the back. Sky Moore in motion. Mahomes hands off to Pacheco, is going to bounce this to the outside. Pacheco gets a block from Sky Moore and is taken down at the 43-yard line. Nice pickup there. So 5:20 to go in the game here. Sorry, why do I keep doing that? 5:20 to go in the first half. Mahomes tosses this to Pacheco, running right. Pacheco, with some hard running, still on his feet. Breaking tackles, Pacheco gains 11. Isaiah Pacheco with a really tough run on that play. Let's count the broken tackles. 1. Really just one broken tackle, but forced another missed tackle as well. Before it took 2 guys to take him down. But 1st and 10 inside Jets territory. Edwards-Helaire is the back. He motions out wide, leaving an empty backfield for Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes looks to throw. Almost intercepted again. Him and Kelsey not on the same page on that one. CJ Mosley was almost able to pick that, but ends up falling to the ground. I don't even think Mosley was expecting that ball. Kelsey was going to run like a dig route, and Mahomes just expected him to go in. That did not occur. 2nd and 10. Tony in motion. Here is the give to Pacheco up the middle, and Pacheco is going to gain 4. So here is a 3rd and 6. Third and 6, 4 minutes to go in the first half. Chiefs with a 48% conversion rate on 3rd down. That is the 2nd highest in the NFL. Tony motions into the backfield, standing to the right of Mahomes. Mahomes looks to throw. Throws one out of the backfield. That is caught for a 1st down by Kadarius Toney up to the 25-yard line. And the Chiefs move the chains once again. But the Chiefs, they move the chains. 1st and 10 here at the 31. The 26. Tony in motion. Here's the little touch pass ahead to him. Tony is still on his feet, bouncing off tackles, and Tony gains 8. Back-to-back touches for Kadarius Toney there. And that brings up a 2nd and short here for the Chiefs. So here is a 2nd and 3. Isaiah Pacheco motions into the backfield. Jets bring pressure. That is dropped by Rice, and that is incomplete. Going to bring him a 3rd and 3. following the incompletion. So 3rd and 3. Chiefs offense this drive, very even split. 49 yards, 24 passing yards, 25 rushing yards. Mahomes looks to throw. Time runs out. Mahomes, as he's falling to the ground, lets it go, but that's incomplete. Short of the intended receiver, Rashee Rice. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 3 here for the Chiefs. They'll be forced to settle for a field goal attempt. So here is a 37-yard field goal from the right hash for Harrison Butker. And Butker's kick is up and good. It is 20-12. Chiefs lead the Jets. Alright, but waiting for them to come back from commercial. 2:15 to go in the first half. Chiefs lead this one by 12. By 8. 20-12. They've also got 2 timeouts remaining. Jets still with all 3 timeouts remaining. The Jets offense has really turned things around. Their first 3 drives, 13 plays, 42 yards, 3 punts. Their last 2 drives, 14 plays, 102 yards. 103 yards, field goal and a touchdown. But Butker's got it teed up and is set to send it away here. So he sends it away. And that is a touchback, excuse me. Quarterback comparison so far today. Mahomes 8 of 15, 128 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Has not been sacked. Zach Wilson, 13 of 18, 109 yards. A touchdown, has been sacked once. But Wilson with the better rating at 106 than Mahomes, which actually incredibly shocking. Mahomes at just 76.5. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Here they throw this one out quickly to Garrett Wilson. Wilson is going to gain 4, getting out of bounds with 2:10 to go in the half. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Chiefs lead 20-12. Jets with the football at their own 29-yard line with an upcoming 2nd and 6. Give me 1 second. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. And at the 2-minute warning. Give me 1 second. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial. 2 minutes ago in the first half, Jets with all 3 timeouts remaining, and the Chiefs with 2 timeouts. Alright, still waiting for them to come back. This is a pretty long commercial break here. So far, results in the poll: 65% of you guys have said the Jets will win. 65% have said the Chiefs will win. 35% have said the Jets will win. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. They're now back from commercial break. Here's a 2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Wilson in shotgun. Back on to his right. Wilson looks to throw. He's pressured and tries to set up the screen to Breece Hall, but that one knocked down by a defensive lineman and incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6. Chris Jones got a hand on that one. Or he may have gotten the pressure on Zach Wilson. One of the two. He was the guy with pressure. So 3rd and 6 from their own 29-yard line. Wilson in shotgun. Ted and Tyler Conklin in motion. Wilson underneath finds Michael Carter for a 1st down, gaining 13. No, sorry. I'm not sure, but getting into the 39-yard line. Or I can't do math at the moment. Sorry. Yeah, 39-yard line. I thought I read that wrong. So 1st and 10 here, a gain of 10 on that play. No, I don't know. Wilson to the outside. That is caught for caught for a gain of 9 by Tyler Conklin. That'll bring up a 2nd and short for the Jets. That previous play was a gain of 13. I said 13 originally, but for some reason that didn't seem right to me. And that on that 1st down play, it is a gain of 9. Wilson hands off to Michael Carter up the middle here. Carter, inside Chiefs territory, is taken down at the 42. And the Jets moving the football here on this drive. They've got a minute 15 and all 3 timeouts to work with. Chiefs with 2 timeouts remaining. Ball on the 43-yard line. Wilson in shotgun. Carter at the back line to his right. Wilson throws quickly to the outside. That is caught by Randall Cobb. He's taken down inbounds. Jets opt not to use a timeout. This is the ball on the 40-yard line. 2nd and 7. Wilson looks to throw. Chiefs bring pressure. Wilson rolls out to his right. Wilson on the move. Fires back across the field. That is dropped by Carter, who had a 1st down and was most likely going to be able to get out of bounds as well. That stops the clock with 35 seconds to go. A 3rd and 7 here for the Jets. So 3rd and 7, 35 seconds to go in the half. Jets trail by 12, 20 to 12. Jets trail by 8, 20 to 12. Wilson, plenty of time. To the outside, that is sliding catch by Garrett Wilson. Caught, but he's short of the 1st down marker. They're going to say he's just short. Yeah, he is just short. So a sliding catch made. He's inbounds, but just short of the line to gain. And that brings up a 4th and 1 here for the Jets. Wilson under center for this 4th and 1. They can snap this, just try to draw them off. They're just going to try to draw them off as the Jets spend their first timeout as the play clock gets down to 1. So timeout with 30 seconds to go in the half. Each team now with 2 timeouts remaining. And let's see if the Jets are actually going to go for this. Or if they're just going to kick the field goal. I think if I'm the Jets here, I go for this. 4th and short. It appears as if they will... No, they're not going to go for it. But Greg Zerwan for the extra point. But for the field goal. You're at the 35-yard line. So if you don't get it, they've got to go a decent distance with 30 seconds and 2 timeouts. Zerwan's kick is off the upright and no good. He doinks it off the right upright. And if knowing that was the result, I'm definitely going to go for it now. But I think I would go for that anyway. But the score stays right where it is. At 20-12. And so that took 4 seconds off the clock, which is, I mean, essentially, right there, you went for it and didn't get it. I get you might want to try to get points right there, but I think I would go... I think I would go for that. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, they're now back from commercial break. Chiefs with the football at their own 42-yard line. Mahomes looks to throw here. Mahomes backpedaling, fires downfield. That is intercepted! Second pick thrown by Mahomes. This one to CJ Mosley, and the Jets take over at their own 35-yard line. Second first half pick thrown by Patrick Mahomes. And maybe this Jets defense just makes really good quarterbacks look bad. They picked off Josh Allen 3 times. They've already picked off Mahomes twice. Mahomes looking for Kelsey, underthrown right to CJ Mosley. So 1st and 10 at their own 35 here for Zach Wilson and the Jets. Wilson, plenty of time. Now Wilson going to take off and run across the 40-yard line. Zach Wilson still on his feet, taking out the 49. Timeout. Yeah, they do take a timeout with 8 seconds to go. Jets' second timeout. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Chiefs still with 2 timeouts remaining. So a 1st and 10 for the Jets, just inside their own territory at the 49. Prior to this upcoming play, we've got a timeout called for by the Chiefs. They're second, each team now with 1 timeout remaining, with 8 seconds to go in the half. So 1st and 10, 8 seconds to go. Chiefs lead this one 20-12. Wilson throws over the middle, incomplete. Give me 1 second. So 2nd and 10 here, 4 seconds to go in the half. Wilson looks to throw here, steps up in the pocket, slips, and is sacked to end the half. So the Jets do get the second half kickoff, but we reach halftime. And if you guys see me looking over there, there's a cricket on the wall. But we reach halftime. Chiefs lead the Jets by a score of 20-12. And I will be back in a couple minutes. I'm going to go take a break because I do a halftime of every game. And then when I get back, I'll let you guys know my updated score prediction, all that stuff. Make sure to like the stream and subscribe if you guys have not already done so. I would greatly appreciate that. And that would also help the stream reach more people. But I'll be back in a couple minutes for my updated score prediction and stuff like that. And I'll see you guys in a few. Alright, I'm back. Wrecking things on the way. I kicked snack tray over there, and I also kicked my computer sitting on. Wrecking things on the way, but we are back. But thank you guys for staying with me as I took my break. But the Chiefs lead the Jets by a score of 20-12. The Jets will get the football after halftime. But game currently 20-12. And I originally said Chiefs by a score of 27-10, which I mean is the Chiefs are just a touchdown off of that, and obviously you got to take away that safety for the Jets, but as far as my updated score prediction goes, let me know your updated score predictions in the chat. But as far as my updated score prediction goes, let's go with the Chiefs by a score of 30. Let's go 34 to. Let's go Chiefs by a score of 34-22. So updated score prediction: Chiefs 34, Jets 22. Let's go from first half stats. Make sure to let me know your updated score prediction in the comments if you have one. But first half stats for each team, starting off with the player stats for the Chiefs. Mahomes 8 of 16 for 135 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. Not great first half for Patrick Mahomes. He has matched his interception total on the season in this game, as he had previously thrown a 1 against the Lions in week 1 and 1 against the Jaguars in week 2 before having a 3-touchdown, no interception game last week. He's now thrown 2 today and doubled his interception total on the season. But rushing for the Chiefs, they've ran the ball pretty effectively. A big part of that, a 48-yard touchdown run from Isaiah Pacheco, who's got 8 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown in the first half. Patrick Mahomes, 2 carries, 17 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 3 for 12. Sky Moore, 1 for 8. And Jerick McKinnon, 1 for 3. Receiving for the Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco, also their leading receiver. 2 catches, 42 yards. Travis Kelce, 3 catches, 37 yards. Noah Gray, a catch for 34 and a touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 2 catches, 22 yards. And Rasheed Rice and Sky Moore have both been targeted but have not come away with the catch. For the Jets, passing, Zach Wilson, 18 of 26, 141 yards and a touchdown. He's also been sacked 2 times. Rushing for the Jets, they have not ran the ball that well. Zach Wilson, 1 carry for 14 yards as their leading rusher. Xavier Gibson, 2 carries for 13 yards. Breece Hall, 2 for 13. Dalvin Cook, 3 for 11. Michael Carter, 1 for 9. And receiving for the Jets, Garrett Wilson is the game's leading receiver with 6 catches for 43 yards. Allen Lazard, 1 catch for 39 yards. Tyler Conklin, 2 for 20. Breece Hall, 3 for 13. Michael Carter, 1 for 10. Randall Cobb, 2 for 8. Xavier Gibson, 1 for 4. Jeremy Ruckert, 1 for 3. And CJ Uzomah, 1 for 1 and a touchdown. Going over some team stats. First downs, it is tied up at 11. Total plays, the Jets have ran 6 more, 37-31. Total yards, that is in favor of the Chiefs, 259 to 183. Each team with 7 total drives in the first half. Chiefs nearly doubled the Jets in yards per play. And not quite. But 8.4 yards a play for the Chiefs to 4.9 for the Jets. Passing is very even, 135 for the Chiefs, 123 for the Jets. Rushing, 124 for the Chiefs, 60 for the Jets. Chiefs 0 of 2, no touchdowns and 2 red zone attempts. Jets 1 touchdown and 2 red zone attempts. Penalties, 3 penalties, 26 penalty yards for the Chiefs, 2 for 20 for the Jets. 2 turnovers for the Chiefs, both interceptions. a safety for the Jets, and also time possession 13:34 for the Chiefs, 16:26 for the Jets. But the second half is set to begin in a couple minutes. So give me 1 second. Alright. Let me get this all updated. But the Jets can get the football to begin the second half. Zach Wilson's actually been pretty decent so far. Made a couple of nice throws. Patrick Mahomes has actually not been great. Multiple interceptions in the first half. Doubles his interception total on the season. But here we go in the second half. 30 minutes of football left, and the second half will begin with a touchback, and Zach Wilson and the Jets offense will take over at their own 25-yard line, trailing by 8. Alright, 1st and 10 here for the Jets, their own 25. Wilson looks to throw. Wilson with time, throws down the field. That is caught for a first down and more. Up to midfield by Tyler Conklin, gain of 25 on the first play of the second half. And Zach Wilson's actually thrown the ball pretty well. Not something you say every day, but Zach Wilson's been pretty good. Also, that's just a really nice catch from his tight end on that one. It's not terrible coverage either by Drew Tranquil, and just a really nice throw and catch from Wilson to Tyler Conklin. So from midfield, Wilson under center. Off play action, Wilson looks to throw. Zips one downfield that is caught by Lazard for a first down, gains 12. Another nice throw from Zach Wilson. So 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line, Wilson under center. He hands off to Breece Hall running right. He cuts it back up the middle, and Hall gains 5 on the play. Wilson, when he's gotten rid of the ball quickly today, actually opposite of the season. When he's held the ball for over 2.5 seconds, he's thrown for 135 yards and a touchdown. Whereas when he's gotten the ball out quickly, he's still been 6 of 8 for 35 yards, but no touchdowns. Usually, when Zach Wilson holds the ball for a long time is when he struggles. Today, he's been good when holding the ball. So from the Chiefs' 35-yard line, here is a 2nd and 7. Empty backfield for Zach Wilson. Play clock winding down to 3. They snap the ball. Wilson looks to throw. Plenty of time. Takes a shot down the field. That's caught for another first down. Jeremy Rucker, his second catch of the day. Zach Wilson is making some really nice throws here for the Jets. How about Zach Wilson? This guy's been really good for today for the Jets. Not something you think you would say, but nice catch from Jeremy Rucker. Nice throw from Zach Wilson. Wilson, this drive, 3 of 3, 60 yards, including a pair of really nice throws down the field. So 1st and 10 from the 12. Gibson in motion. Here is the gift to Breece Hall. Up the middle. Hall going to bounce to the outside. Stiff arms. Tries to stiff arm, but but he's taken down at the 15 by Williams. Going to lose 3 as he tried to bounce it to the outside. I don't know how amazing that decision to bounce it outside was. Ends up losing 3. Could have just tried to power his way ahead for maybe 3 instead of losing 3. 6-yard swing there. Wilson, quick throw, caught by Garrett Wilson for a gain of 5. Getting it to the 10-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd and 8 here for the Jets with 11:10 to go in the third quarter. Chiefs lead the Jets by a score of 20-12. Wilson looks to throw here. Zips one to the end zone. Caught for a Jets touchdown. Allen Lazard with the touchdown grab there, and the Jets have cut the lead. Again, they're going to go for 2 here to try to tie this game up at 20. 7 plays, 75 yards, 4:20 off the clock, right down the field. What an opening drive for the second half for the Jets. What a throw from Zach Wilson. That wasn't a very big window to throw the ball into. And he got it. Jets 44% on 2-point conversion since 2021. The NFL average is 49%. That is tied for 19th in the NFL. The Jets at 44%. Wilson, it's a quarterback draw. Wilson is going to try to bounce it to the outside, and Zach Wilson is going to dive in for the 2-point conversion. The game is tied up at 20, and the Jets trailed at 17-0 in the first half, have come all the way back and tie the game up at 20 thanks to a big 7-play, 75-yard drive to open up the second half for the Jets. Zach Wilson has been really good. But Zach Wilson, really, really good so far. But a really nice drive there for Zach Wilson and the Jets. Wilson has now boosted his numbers on the day to 216 yards and 2 touchdowns, 23 of 31 passing. Alright, they're just getting back from commercial break. The Chiefs going to get the football for their first possession here of the second half. Zach Wilson on that last drive, 5 of 5, 75 yards. All those yards through the air for the Jets. And then a 10-yard touchdown to Allen Lazard. So the kick is away here for the Jets. And this will be a touchback. And the Kansas City Chiefs will take over at their own 25-yard line. 10:40 to go in the third quarter. Game knotted up at 20. So from their excuse me, from their own 25, Tony in motion. Here is give to Isaiah Pacheco. He looks for one. He's not gonna find one, and Pacheco gonna lose a yard. There's a bug over here. So 2nd and 11 following the tackle for loss by the Jets on the first play. Everything seems to be going in the Jets' favor. Ever since that safety, really. So from their own 24, it's technically marked as a 2nd and 10. I view it more of a 2nd and 11. Mahomes is pressured, and Mahomes is going to go down for a sack. Back at the 18-yard line. Quinn and Williams with the sack there for the Jets. And 2 big plays by the Jets defensive line, which is very, very good. Pocket just collapses there. Nowhere for Mahomes to go. He also trips. But 3rd and 16, backed up to their own 19-yard line. Rice motions out wide. Mahomes looks to throw. He's got time this time. Plenty of time. Now he's going to launch one way down the field. Underthrown and incomplete. A wobbly throw for Mahomes to begin with. Was not deflected and underthrown as well. Looking for MVS downfield, and the Jets force a quick 3 and out. But 4th and 16, the Jets defense with a really, really good possession right there. And Tommy Townsend sends away this punt. It's a high kick that is fielded at the 37 by Xavier Gibson. He's already got 1 punt return touchdown on the season. And he's going to return it up to the 47-yard line. And that is where Zach Wilson and the Jets offense will take over for their 2nd possession here in the second half. But since that safety, the Jets have been really, really good. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. The Jets with the football back. Excellent starting field position at their own 47-yard line. And let's see what Zach Wilson and the offense has in store this time. Coming off a really, really good touchdown drive on their previous possession. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. This is quite the long commercial break here. So 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Wilson in shotgun. Wilson looks to throw. Throws to the outside. That is incomplete. Looking for a back shoulder throw to Garrett Wilson. They show replays of the last drive for Zach Wilson, where he went 5 of 5 for 75 yards on a touchdown. Really, really good. And then he also ran in that 2-point conversion. Here's a 2nd and 10. Wilson sets up the screen to Dalvin Cook. Cook is going to gain 2 before he's forced to the bounds. So here we have a 3rd and 8 for the Jets. I feel like they've done a pretty good job of staying out of these 3rd and really long situations. No, this isn't really long, but I feel like they've done a good job of staying out of these 3rd and long situations, which is why they've been pretty successful. Tonight they're 4 of 9 on 3rd downs. The previous 2 weeks combined, they were 3 for 24. So 3rd and 8 from the 49. Wilson looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. Underneath, he's going to find Michael Carter, who's wrapped up right as he made the catch by Edwards, and the Jets will be forced to punt it away. So a good possession there for the Chiefs defense. And now let's see if the offense can build off that. Morstead on to punt it away. They will be snapping the ball from the Chiefs' 49-yard line. So they gain 2 on that 3rd down play. That brings up a 4th and 6 here. And Morstead on the punt. Sends it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at the 12. And that is where Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense will take over. Game tied at 27. Excuse me. 7:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. And I'm going to go to tissue real quick while they go to commercial. Alright, I'm back. Told you that was quick. But waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. The Chiefs get the football back at their own 12-yard line. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, they're back from commercial. Chiefs with the football on their own 12-yard line. Mahomes hands off to Pacheco. Up the middle, Pacheco bounces to the outside. Pacheco across the 20-yard line, still on his feet, crosses the 25, out of bounds at the 27. And a very good run from the second year back from Rutgers to start off the Chiefs' drive. Isaiah Pacheco, 10 carries for 101 yards and a touchdown so far today. Here they go back to him. Up the middle, Pacheco, this time not much space. Gains maybe 2. Pacheco obviously also had that big 48-yard touchdown run earlier. So a 2nd and 8 from their own 31-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun. Edwards-Helaire is back. Mahomes sets up the screen to quiet Edwards-Helaire. The outside, and he is dragged down by C.J. Mosley. Really nice open field tackle. Limits him to a gain of a yard. Mosley with a really good open field tackle brings up a 3rd and about 6 or 7 here for the Chiefs. So here is a 3rd and 7. Justin Watson motions across the formation. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes dancing around. The flag comes in the area of holding. Mahomes still on his feet, still holding the ball, now throws downfield incomplete. Wonder if this might be a hold. It is going to be a hold. Penalties declined as it was 3rd down, so it brings up 4th down. It was on left guard Trey Smith. So 4th and 7, the Jets defense forces a punt, and the Chiefs can't do anything after their own defense got a really good 3 and out on the previous possession. Fair catch called at the 15-yard line by Xavier Gibson, and that is where the Jets offense will take over. Game still tied at 20. 5:19 to go in the 3rd quarter. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Chiefs getting the football at their own 15-yard line. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Alright, now they're back from commercial. 5:19 to go in the third quarter. Game tied at 20. Wilson and the Jets offense takes over following a punt forced by their defense. Wilson winds up under center here. Rucker in motion. Here they toss it to Breece Hall running right. Plenty of space for Hall to run. Hall across the 30-yard line. Breece Hall into the secondary. Breece Hall has one man to miss, and he can't make him miss. He's taken down at the 42-yard line. A big run there for Breece Hall. Gets it from their own 15 deep inside to Chiefs territory. Gets it to the 42-yard line, so I mean maybe that's not quite deep into Chiefs territory. A gain of 43 here on that previous play for Breece Hall. Wilson off play action here. He's going to set up the screen to the tight end CJ Uzomah. Uzomah's still rumbling. He is going to gain a 15 there, but a flag is down on the play. Ineligible guy downfield offense. So that's going to back him up 5. Connor McGovern, their center, was the player called for the penalty. Yeah, he was 2 yards downfield. You could only be 1 yard downfield when that was thrown, even though it really doesn't affect screens like that. But 1st and 15, third penalty of the Jets. Here's the gift to Dalvin Cook up the middle. And Cook runs for a gain of 5 there on the 1st and 15. Dalvin Cook this season averaging just 2.5 yards a carry. That is the second lowest in the NFL, minimum 20 attempts. Did not say who the lowest was. 2nd and 11 here for the Jets. Wilson in shotgun, Cook the back one to his left. Wilson, quick throw to the outside, incomplete. Looking for Randall Cobb, threw it just too far. Trent McDuffie in 2023 through 3 weeks, 16 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, but 1 pass deflection. The tackles and forced fumbles leads the Chiefs. So 3rd and 11 here. Chiefs show blitz. They rush 4. Wilson throws over the middle, deflected, and incomplete. Looking for Randall Cobb. That's going to bring up a 4th and 11. Really not a great decision to throw that. 2 guys right in the area, including a safety who almost picks it off. So a 4th and 11. Morstead on to punt it away once again. So Morstead sends it away. Fair catch at the 12-yard line, and that is where Washington fields it and the Chiefs offense will take over. The Jets defense since 2022, since the start of last year, the 4th lowest in points per game allowed, the 2nd fewest 20-yard pass plays, 21 straight games without allowing a 300-yard pass. That is the longest streak in the NFL. Their defense has been quite good, and they've also picked off Patrick Mahomes twice tonight. have allowed just 9 completions for 136 yards. So 1st and 10 from their own 12. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes throws quickly, caught by Rashee Rice. Rice breaks the tackle. Almost breaks the second tackle. Gains 9 on the play. His first catch of the day. Just the 10th completion on 20 pass attempts for Patrick Mahomes. So 2nd and short, Mahomes fumbles the snap. Mahomes dives on it and is actually going to dive forward for a 1st down. He scoops it up and dives forward as the Chiefs move the chains. Never got a clean grip on that one from center Creed Humphrey, who's actually one of the best centers in the NFL. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 23-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun. Pacheco the back line to his right. Mahomes swings it out to Pacheco, and Pacheco is only getting a yard. Forced to bounce by Quincy Williams. Second and 9 here, 1:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Game tied at 20 between the 2-1 Kansas City Chiefs and the 1-2 New York Jets. So here is a 2nd and 9 from their own 24. Mahomes in shotgun with the back line to his left. Mahomes looks to throw. Sidearms one to Kelsey. And Mahomes to Kelsey will gain 4. Getting it to the 28-yard line. So here is a 3rd and medium for the Chiefs. It is a 3rd and 4. Mahomes in shotgun. MVS in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. He's going to throw it out to MVS. Makes the catch for a 1st down. Gets it up to the 35-yard line. And the Chiefs move the chains. So 1st and 10, Sky Moore in motion. Mahomes looks to throw, rolls out to his right, throws, caught by Justin Watson for a gain of about 4 on the play, getting to the 39-yard line. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. I did not think this game would be good. I just thought this would be a blowout. And the Chiefs would take care of business. It has not been that way. And we are tied as we head to the 4th quarter. Surprisingly good game. So good to the point that you actually think the Jets have a chance to win this. Give me 1 sec to check something real quick. Alright. But we are headed to the 4th quarter. The Chiefs with the football. Game tied at 20. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial break as we enter quarter number 4. The Chiefs with the football on their own 40-yard line, currently on a 6-play, 28-yard drive that's taking 3:14 off the clock. Alright, just missed that first play. Sorry about that. Was a thrown catch to Travis Kelce. Looks like they got a free play. Mahomes, no, they're going to blow up play dead. Quinn Williams came across way early. Instead, will give the Chiefs a free 5 yards. Got to get to the Jets' 45-yard line for them. So 1st and 5. Mahomes pitches this to Pacheco. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. He's out of bounds after a gain of a yard or two. Not much there. But thanks to the penalty, that'll bring up a 2nd and 3 or 4. How about taking a shot to the end zone here for the Chiefs? Just throw one down the field. It is a 2nd and 3. Mahomes in shotgun. It's a quick throw caught by Rashee Rice. Rice breaking tackles, still on his feet, taken down at the 25 by DJ Reed. And a very nice pickup there for the Chiefs. And for rookie wide receiver Rashee Rice. Nine plays, 63-yard drive so far. That's taking 5:15 off the clock. Here is the jet sweep to Sky Moore. Moore made one man miss. Got some walkers in front of him. Moore taken down after a gain of 11. Another first down for the Chiefs. Alright, so 1st and goal here for the, 1st and 10 from the 14 here for the Chiefs. Here's a give up the middle to Isaiah Pacheco, who runs for a gain of about 3. So here is a 2nd and 9. Mahomes in shotgun. Kelce in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes is going to get rid of it as he throws that one, but it's incomplete. And my game froze. Sorry about that. Jets were on grounding. Robert Saleh just said that's grounding about 15 times. The officials discussing it. I don't think it should be. There was no foul for intentional grounding. He was in the tackle box, but there was a receiver in the area. Kind of. I agree with that no call right there. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 13-yard line. Mahomes looks to throw. Rolls out to his right. Mahomes throws downfield. That is sliding catch made by Rashee Rice. He's going to gain 5 and be short of the line to gain. And the Chiefs will be forced to settle for a field goal attempt here with 11:15 to go in the game. So here is Harrison Butker. He's made 2 37-yard field goal attempts. This one 26 yards from the right hash. And Butker's kick is up and good. So the Chiefs take the lead here with 10:51 to go in the game. It is now 23-20. And let's see. Let's see how Zach Wilson and the Jets offense respond. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. The Chiefs now lead this one by 3 with a little over 10:50 to go. Alright, so Butker's got it teed up, and the Chiefs send it away. This kick is a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see what the Jets offense has in store here, starting at their own 25-yard line. Zach Wilson will begin the drive under center. And he's going to hand off to Breece Hall. And Breece Hall is taken down in the backfield for a loss of 2. Leo Chanel and Chris Jones there Leo Chanel, in his second year, was a third-round pick, the 103rd overall selection in the 2022 NFL Draft. So second and 10 after the run went nowhere. Wilson, pump fakes, now throws, that is caught by Garrett Wilson for a gain of 4 on the play. Garrett Wilson's actually had himself a solid day, which is a reason why is because Zach Wilson's actually been kind of accurate throwing the ball. Garrett Wilson up to 8 catches, 52 yards on 13 targets. So 3rd and 6 from their own 29-yard line, first down to the 35. Wilson in shotgun, looks to throw. Chiefs drop out of their blitz to the outside. Is that caught by Garrett Wilson? Sliding catch. I think that's caught. My game froze. I don't know why it's been freezing lately. I think that's a catch as they show the replay right as I refresh the page. And it's frozen again. Yeah, they're going to give him the catch there. Now 9 catches, 61 yards for Garrett Wilson. Wilson off play action. A jump pass to Tyler Conklin. And he is going to pick up 12 yards before he's forced to bounce by Tranquil. Another nice pickup there for the Jets. Tyler Conklin, 4 catches, 57 yards so far. Ball now exactly at midfield. Wilson under center. He hands off to Dalvin Cook, running left, and Cook with nowhere to go, going to get maybe a yard. That's about it. He has not been very good for the Jets so far today. Or really, this season. He's only gotten a few touches today, and hasn't really been great on the season for the Jets. Here is a 2nd and 7. Wilson in shotgun. Cook remains in at running back, lined up to his left. Wilson fumbles the snap. And the Chiefs have the football. First turnover of the day for the Jets. Zach Wilson just could not handle the snap. And the Chiefs come away with the football. Tershawn Wharton is the guy that comes away with the football. And a costly turnover there for the Jets. They were moving the football on that drive. The Chiefs now take over at the Jets' 47-yard line. And man, is that a costly fumble for the Jets. Give me 1 second. Alright, but the Chiefs with great starting field position starting already in Jets territory. Alright, still waiting for something to come back. Commercial. Chiefs with excellent starting field position. They're up by 3 with 7:24 to go in the game. Each team still has all 3 timeouts remaining. So 1st and 10 at the Jets 47. Mahomes under center. Pacheco is the back. Wind up about 7 yards behind him. He's going to get the carry here. Pacheco going to try to bounce to the outside. And Pacheco's dragged down by Quincy Williams for a loss of 3. Williams made some big plays tonight for the Jets. He had a really, really good game in Week 1 against the Bills. And he's having another pretty good game tonight. I know stats don't tell the whole story for linebackers. Or really for any position. But Quincy Williams tonight has 10 tackles, 9 solo tackles, 1 pass deflection, 1 quarterback hit, and 2 TFLs. So 2nd and 12, Mahomes looks to throw. Williams with pressure on Mahomes, and Mahomes has to get rid of it, and it's incomplete. Jordan Whitehead almost able to pick it, although it's too low for him, and incomplete. But Quincy Williams really has been everywhere tonight, flying around the football. 3rd and 12, Jets rush 4. Mahomes, flag comes in. Mahomes is going to take off and run. Mahomes is going to dive for a 1st down. Did he get that? This flag is in the direction of holding, so I think this is going to come back. It is a hold on the offense. Number 74, that's right tackle Juwan Taylor, the free agent signing for the Chiefs. Has been amazing in his first few games as a member of the Chiefs. Yeah, that's a hold. Just drags him to the ground. 3rd and 22. And now, prior to this upcoming 3rd and a mile, play is stopped. Alright, not completely sure what went on there. But 3rd and 22, Mahomes empty backfield. He looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. Still looking downfield. Mahomes can't find somewhere to go with the ball. He's going to take off and run. Flag comes in. Mahomes is a 1st down and more. Mahomes dives forward at the 34-yard line. And a big scramble there for Mahomes. Converts for the Chiefs on 3rd and 22. There is a flag on the field, so let's check that. Mahomes had plenty of time and just couldn't find somewhere to go with the football. Illegal contact on 57, that's TJ Mosley. And that gives the Chiefs the 1st down. Or adds 5 yards to the... it added 5 yards to the end of the run. Gain of 24 there on the scramble. Here they give to Pacheco up the middle, who's going to gain 4. So 5:40 to go in the game. It's a 2nd and 6 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes has 11 rushing 1st downs on quarterback scrambles this season. That is the most in the NFL. He's not the kind of player you're going to run designed quarterback runs with, but he's a very good scrambler, as you see there. 2nd and 6. Mahomes in shotgun with the back onto his right. Travis Kelce in motion. They toss this one left for Pacheco, and he is taken down by Jermaine Johnson. The second-year edge rusher from Florida State takes him down for a loss of 3. So a 3rd and 10. Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. He's going to roll out to his right, escaping the rush. Mahomes still looking downfield. Now he's going to let one go downfield. That is caught for a first down by Travis Kelsey at the 9. There is a flag down on the field. Whoever was in coverage there with Kelsey is trying to say he pushed off. Holding on the offense. We're 65. Chiefs offensive line have some penalties here this drive. That's going to negate that big play. It's on the right guard, Smith right there. He's working against Bryce Huff, and that is a hold. So 3rd and 20 for the Chiefs. They converted the 3rd and 22 a second ago. Kelsey not on the field for this 3rd down. So 3rd and 20 from the Jets' 40. Mahomes looks to throw. He's going to throw it down the field. That is intercepted. A flag is going to come in right near the interception spot. It is returned to the 32. Mahomes says it's on the Jets. But if the play stands, that would be the 3rd pick of the day, thrown by Patrick Mahomes. Before the pass was thrown, holding defense, that's going to be 5 yards and an automatic first down. How is Jermaine Johnson getting a defensive holding call? He's an edge rusher. Oh, it's not Jermaine Johnson. It was Sauce Gardner, number 1, not 11. He was working against the Chiefs, number 11. That is Marquez Valdez-Scantling, but it is Sauce Gardner with the penalty. Robert Saleh does not like that at all. The Chiefs have gotten 3 first downs by penalties, Jets with 1. Man, Robert Saleh is really upset about that call. Here's another look at it. Gardner working one-on-one with MVS. It's a little bit here and there, but I mean, that's probably a hold, but not completely sure. Here is the gift to Pacheco. He's going to bounce this to the outside. Pacheco's still going to the outside, and he is not going to get the edge. He's forced to bounce after a gain of only a yard. So here is a 2nd and 9. Pacheco motions into the backfield, standing to the right of Mahomes. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes is going to find Kelsey underneath. Kelsey is going to lunge forward for gain of 9 on the play. Third and 1 here, 3:40 to go in the game. Chiefs up by 3. Oh, here's Kelsey taking the direct snap. He's going to hand it off to McKinnon. And he has a first down. I didn't even realize they put Kelsey to take the direct snap right there. creativity there from Andy Reid and the Chiefs. And the Chiefs move the chains. 1st and 10 here for the Chiefs. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. On the Jets 25. Tony in motion. Mahomes hands off to Isaiah Pacheco running left. Pacheco is going to be able to get the edge. And he's going to slide down inbounds. That keeps the clock moving. It gains about 5 or 6 on that play. And here the Jets spend their first timeout, stopping the clock with 2:41 to go. They put a couple seconds back at the clock. 2:45 to go. Chiefs up by 3. They've got 3 timeouts remaining. Jets with 2 timeouts remaining. So 2:45 to go. A 2nd and 5 here for the Chiefs, following a 5-yard run by Isaiah Pacheco. Sky Moore in motion. Mahomes hands off to Pacheco, running right, and Pacheco is going to gain 8, picking up a first down in the process. They're going to give him 7. And the Jets spend their 2nd timeout following that first down run by Pacheco. Isaiah Pacheco today, a career-high 159 total yards. He's got 116 rushing. I think it's a 49 receiving and a rushing touchdown. So 1st and 10 at the 13. Here they hand off to Pacheco once again, and this time Pacheco nowhere to go. He's taken out right at the line of scrimmage by Quinnen Williams. And after that stop, the Jets spend their 3rd and final timeout. They will be able to stop the clock one more time with a 2-minute warning. The Chiefs have run for 195 yards and only thrown for 197. So here is a 2nd and 10, 2:35 to go. Chiefs lead by 3. Oh, excuse me, I was yawning. The second down run went to McKinnon for a gain of 3. So here is a 3rd down and 8. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. But the Chiefs lead this one 23 to 20. With 2 minutes to go, Jets not with any timeouts remaining, Chiefs still with all 3 timeouts to go. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break here at the 2-minute warning. So far, results in the poll: 68% of you guys have said the Chiefs win, 32% have said the Jets. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Thoughts on college football this year. I'm a huge college football fan. I love it. It's been insane so far. I see you're an Ole Miss fan, I think that says. Got a big win yesterday over LSU. Mahomes scrambles. Mahomes is gonna slide down at the 2. That is a smart play by Patrick Mahomes. It's going to keep the clock running and just about ensure a Chiefs win. College football is better than the NFL. I would agree. I personally like college football more than the NFL. I'm a huge football fan. I like the NFL a lot, but I think college football may be my favorite overall sport. Yeah, you're an Ole Miss fan. Yeah, that was a big win over LSU yesterday. You subscribe to you? Thanks, I greatly appreciate that. By the way, Mahomes took a knee on that previous play. XFL and USFL are merging together. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've also followed those leagues fairly closely, so I really like that decision by both leagues to merge together because it's definitely best for both, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for spring football. Not sure how closely you follow the USFL, but the USFL free agency actually started, and it's a very unique way. It's more like the NFL free agency, because they now have an open market system where any player who hasn't been re-signed by their previous team from this past season is now a free agent. They can sign with any team who they want. It started today. By the way, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Robert Saleh right there. But that is going to do it. That's going to end the game here. Final score, Chiefs 23, Jets 20. Yeah, what a game. Insane game. I mean, the Chiefs, they led 17-0. They blew it. The Jets cut the lead to 17. They actually tied it up at 20. And then the final score 23-20. But yeah, what a wild game. Multiple picks from Mahomes as well. But the Chiefs end up with the win 23-20. A really good game running the football for the Chiefs. Not every day you see them have more rushing yards than passing yards, but they finished with 35 carries for 204 yards and a rushing touchdown, and finished with 197 yards and a touchdown, 2 picks passing. You hope the St. Louis Battlehawks and Brahmas both stay in the Merge League. Yeah, Battlehawks, I can almost guarantee you they're going to stay. they're just about a sure thing as anything to stay in the league because of how much money they made for the XFL with their sellout crowds this past season. And Brahmas, I'm not quite sure about, but I would like to see them stay. I'm hoping. I'm a big Generals fan in the USFL, so I'm really hoping they stay. Although I've heard some rumors that they might get taken out. My favorite XFL team, the Orlando Guardians. Unfortunately, I am a fan of like the local sports teams, Giants, Yankees. You're a Generals fan too. Cool. Wow, that's cool. But yeah, I was a fan of the Guardians in 2020, and I was so I just decided I was gonna follow them down to Orlando, and they would still be my XFL team. The Jets did play good. You're a Giants fan. That's cool. You're also a Mets fan. I'm a Yankees fan. Both teams with awful seasons. Glad the season's over. And I know you're an Ole Miss fan. I'm a Notre Dame fan for college. You live in New York. You don't know why? You're an Ole Miss fan. Just became a fan 10 years ago. Okay. They get a big win against Duke. Yeah, I actually stream that game like I did for this. I usually do. If there's a good game, I do a win. I do a stream for college as well. I streamed the game, watched the entire game from start to finish, also just because I'm a big Notre Dame fan. That was probably the ugliest win I've ever seen for Notre Dame. That was an awful but good win. I mean, Duke is a very good team, but that was just an ugly win. I mean, I'm glad they won. Keeps them in playoff contention, but man, that was really ugly. The offense was terrible. And now the offense has been bad in back-to-back games. I know they've played good defense in Ohio State and Duke, but I'm really hoping they can figure it out soon. I mean, they got a tough test against an undefeated Louisville team this week, and then next week they play USC. Now, I don't really think the offense will be that bad against USC because, I mean, we've all seen their defense. Their defense is terrible. I mean, if USC had a defense, they would probably be the best team in the country. Or at least just part of a defense. Because, I mean, USC's got no defense. Louisville has a lot of talent. I think Louisville makes it closer than USC did. Wow, really? Who would you think wins? USC or Notre Dame? But Louisville, they are a very good team. And they're undefeated so far. A perfect 5-0. And it's not going to be an easy game for Notre Dame facing an undefeated team on the road. Because, I mean, a good team. Notre Dame wins. Okay. I don't like that. But yeah, I would definitely like that. Ole Miss has no defense as well. That is true. I mean, well, their defense is it's better than USC's. I mean, that's not a very high bar, but I mean, their defense. They're also playing a really good LSU offense, last night. But yeah, their defense isn't great. Obviously, I'm sure you know a lot more about Ole Miss than I would, because you're obviously an Ole Miss fan. But I mean, Ole Miss, their offense is really good. They're a lot like USC. The defense is definitely better than USC. Yeah, I mean that's not very hard to do. I mean USC's defense is terrible. Who would have thought Ohio State's got the second best scoring defense in the country? That's kind of insane. I just looked at the defensive stats. They've got the second best scoring defense right behind Michigan, allowing 8.5 points a game. Your playoff predictions: 1 Georgia, 2 Michigan, 3 Florida State, 4 Penn State. Okay, I could see that. Georgia, I don't know. I don't trust them anymore. But, I mean, they've found ways to win, although I don't trust them. They've been very... I don't know what the right word is. Their wins have not been very good. Michigan at 2, yeah, I agree. Florida State have also gotten the playoff. Penn State, they've been good. I think they can... I think Penn State can definitely make the playoff, but I mean, that means they'd have to beat either Ohio State or Michigan, which I mean, they could do, but I mean, not completely sure how I feel about that yet. Although they have Ohio State in 2 weeks, right? No, 3 weeks, because they've got a bye, then UMass, then Ohio State. Me as well, I feel better about Alabama than I do about them. Now, I don't really feel that great about Alabama. I think they're massively overrated. But I think now that we've seen Alabama play a little bit, people are starting to understand about Alabama, because their defense is very good. Their offense is not. Although, I mean, they did just put up 40 points against Mississippi State. But their offense is too one-dimensional to be a playoff contending team. But I think Georgia's still probably the better team than Alabama, but I don't really trust either of them at the moment. A hot take: Oklahoma beats Texas next week. Dylan Gabriel is incredible. Wow, that would be a big one. That's a big game, because I mean, I feel if Texas wins, they could jump up to number 1 in the rankings with how unconvincing Georgia's been the last couple weeks, and Michigan's just kind of been like existing, playing their easy schedule. But I mean, yeah, Oklahoma Texas is gonna be so fun next week. I could see that. I mean, Oklahoma's offense has been really good, so I could see that. And I mean, if they're going to win, they're going to need a big game from Dylan Gabriel. I don't really see a way around that. But I mean, I would probably go with Texas there, but both teams have been very good to start. Trying to make the most of their last opportunities in the SEC. As an Ole Miss fan, I think we can definitely beat Georgia. It's just that it's on the road. Well, Georgia, they're such a weird team. I don't trust their offense at all. And their defense is good, but I mean, when you've got an explosive Ole Miss offense like that, just coming off the game, you put up 55 points. I mean, that could definitely end up being a win for Ole Miss. But I mean, I think Ole Miss's best chance in that game is if it becomes a shootout. If that game becomes a game where there's a lot of offense, Ole Miss, I think that's how Ole Miss has the best chance. But I mean, that does stink because that it's on the road, because Georgia's a very difficult place to play. I'll look out for Brady Cook and Mizzou. Yeah, Brady Cook's thrown, what is it, 328 passes without throwing a pick? Missouri's been really good so far. I still can't believe they beat Kansas State on that 61-yard field goal. An SEC record. But yeah, Missouri's been good so far. Although, I mean, they play some tough teams upcoming, so I'm not really sure how good they will finish as. Let me find their schedule real quick. But Missouri, they're 5-0 right now. But, I mean, they play LSU this week. Then they go at Kentucky, at Georgia, and then they're home against Tennessee and Florida in back-to-back weeks. I respectfully, for people that think the SEC isn't the best conference, you disagree. It's close. I mean, I think some of the best teams in the SEC have been disappointing so far. Tennessee, LSU, others like that. But I think Tennessee has had other teams step up where they can still be one of the best conferences. If I had to pick the best conference right now, I would think it's Pac-12, just because they've got so much really good teams. I mean, you got Oregon, Washington, USC, Oregon State, Washington State, Utah. I mean, there's a lot of good teams in the Pac-12. So if I had to pick the best team, the best conference, I would think it's Pac-12, but I mean, the SEC is quite good as well. Pac-12 is stacked, that's true. Yeah, I mean, the Pac-12 has been insane so far. They've got 4 teams that are undefeated. They've got 6 teams that are ranked in the top 20, or that are ranked at all. And then, plus, I mean, they've got Colorado, who's been good, although their defense doesn't exist. And then UCLA is good as well. Arizona's a solid team. Cal is surprisingly 3-2. And then you've got Arizona State and Stanford, who are just kind of awful. But if I had to go with how good I think if I had to rank like the 5 Power 5 conferences, I would probably go 1 Pac-12, 2 SEC, 3, man, 3 is tough. I'm going to go 3 Big 10, 4 Big 12, 5 ACC. I mean, the ACC is good, but I mean, some of their teams haven't, maybe the SEC a little bit higher. I don't know. Big 10 at 3. You love my videos, you need to get to 1,000. That's the next big goal. I'm hoping to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Big 10 at 3, I could see that. Alright, but I'm going to end stream here. It was really nice chatting to you about college football. I love to talk about college football. I could really talk about college football for all day. But, that's where I'm going to end it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. I forgot to say this. I'm actually going to the Giants game tomorrow. And I'm going to try to make that into a video. But I'm not going to be streaming that game like I did for this game. And instead I'm going to try to record a little bit while I'm at the game and make that into a video. But that's going to do it for tonight's stream, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any other videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. And I will see you guys in the next video.